Hello, students. Mr. Giamini wanted to come to you with a little bit of a video on how to create effective closing sentences, or you might say a concluding sentence. First of all, let's talk about sentence starters. We can't write the sentence unless we start that sentence in an appropriate way. There's a couple of different choices I have here. These are not the only choices you can have, but they're sometimes the most widely used. So just as we have sentence starters when we insert text into a story or into our writing, we also have sentence starters when we write concluding sentences. We can use in conclusion. And notice how I have a comma after all these. In conclusion, overall, finally, in closing, thus, therefore. Every single one of these would then be followed by a comma with a space, and then getting into our tying into the and connecting back with the topic sentence. So what I've done here is I've given you 3 topic sentence examples. So cats are very good pets for several reasons. Our school's dress code policy has many negative consequences for students. The world population is strongly impacted by a lack of access to clean water. Let's just say that those were our topic sentences for different types of writing prompts. All right. Now, here's some examples. And again, these are just examples. There's many more you could do. Let's say going back to the cat one. I'm trying to convince you, the reader, the audience, as to why one family would want to own a cat as a household pet. And I'm probably going to say, well, they're independent, they're nice to have, they're quiet, there's no little mess. So I'm kind of going to give you a bullet point, if you will, of a bullet point of reasons as to why we should have that. So then my closing sentence could be, therefore, based on the reasons stated, a cat would make for a good addition to any household. Notice how I'm tying back in. I'm not using very good. I'm using be a good addition. And I'm saying to a household. We're not talking about having a cat as a pet in a tractor trailer. So things of that nature. Next one. Our school's dress code policy has many negative consequences for students. Here we go. Now I'm going to think about it. I would probably list a bunch of reasons, again, why our dress code impacts the students. And I might think about it both academically and socially, emotionally, if you will, in my body paragraph. So then when I give my concluding sentence at the end, I'd say, in conclusion, a school-issued dress code will negatively impact the students both academically and emotionally. Again, it ties into that topic sentence and just adds a little bit extra that's probably written in my body sentences, if you will. Finally, the last one. The world population is strongly impacted by a lack of access to clean water. Makes sense. The more people we have on the planet, the more water that's needed for not even just drinking, but for laundry, things of that nature, to grow crops. There's a wide variety of things, just personal hygiene. All right. So I thought about, hey, finally, my closing sentence, finally, comma, a lack of access to clean water will create instability within countries and impact the world. In my body sentences, I'm going to talk about what happens if we don't have clean water. What are some of the issues that are going to arise? That's why my closing sentence is written as such. Hopefully that gives you a little better idea of how to write a closing sentence and how it's directly connected to your premise or your topic sentence. All right. I hope this helps. Thank you.